Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Washington now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Looking to throw, Young. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Fourth down, Young. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's a give to Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Now it's Young. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
DC ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Yo. Hey, middle.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. He's got him. That's McBride. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Washington now to return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Looking right, and he finds him. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set, 3rd down. Young working from the gun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. Brings it in at the 12. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And the Titans will get set to take over.
I'm ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he reaches the 35 before going out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Lamar throwing again. Chased out to his right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now here's Lamar. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Middle.
Running back sent in motion. First down, here's Lamar. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans now lead by 10. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans drive their lead to 11. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action now, Young. Stays in the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Jacobs with it. And he'll get it up to the 27. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. From the pistol, it's Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Austin McNamara on now to punt. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Attention on! Hey, report! Report! Sit down!
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! 180! Attention! Sit on!
Jackson throwing here. Completes this one to Baker. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Third and 4 coming up now.
Attention on! 180! Attention! Sit!
Now it's Lamar. Got his target, it's Baker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This one taken in by Baker. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. They give to Gibbs on the option. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Steelers calling their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Pass complete to Gibbs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Gibbs gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Washington now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rush coming for Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. 2nd and 3 now.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
From the 19. And he'll score! Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Javon Baker with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Washington now to return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Working quickly here. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. Jacobs with a first and then some. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Young on the play action. Oh, he put some heat on this deep, wide open down the field, and he has it! And he makes it inside the 15 before he finally steps out.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now Jackson off the play action. McBride hauls it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Lamar out of the pistol. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. Great run here. He's across the 35. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers trail by 22 now. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Lamar now from the gun. Into the hands of Gibbs. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
On the move, past the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. And it sets up second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into passing, known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on third and long. He throws a bullet to this. He's got it inside the 10. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Titans piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Titans tack on 7 more to their lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Washington now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They motion the tight end over. Young on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Okay, ready?
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Pushing for the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 23. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Ready?
To the air on 1st down. Young. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Steelers have possession, but this game pretty one-sided as we start the 4th. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Tag. Find it. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Take over.
Young to throw it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Hicks takes it away. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run, Jacobs. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for 2nd and goal. Now it's Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Young on 3rd and goal. He's got it on the slant. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers trail by 22 now. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Put some respect on that corner's name. Corners aren't just on that field to cover. They can hit, and they can create tackles for loss, too.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
180.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And the Steelers go in nickel, 3rd down.
180. Let's go.
From the gun, Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Lamar throwing again. Forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot. Go right here. Sit on.
Jackson's going to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Mevis able to knock it through. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That's Thomas. He's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. Shotgun snap now to Young. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Let's go now.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Young. The back grabs it.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to gonna drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Jacobs running behind center. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70 rate. Warriors, 70. 60
From the pistol, it's Young. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
45. Steelers 26.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Get on!
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. The Steelers calling their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
180. Nice shot.
Another one for Gibbs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Get on, not. Return it. Get on.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football.